lpbw, did Zach Roloff get a vasectomy after Josia? Tori Roloff and Zach Roloff have their hands full with the Little People Big World edition of Josia Roloff to the family. That makes them a family of 5. So it's a full house for Zach and Tori as a family in Battleground, Washington. Raising 3 kids close in age is already a difficult task by itself. However, when you add that all 3 of Zach Roloff and Tori Roloff's children have dwarfism, this complicates things even more. Jackson Roloff has had to go under the knife in the past. Most recently, Lila Roloff went under as well to get her tonsils out. Zach and Tori focusing on other things since quitting TLC show. Since announcing their departure from Little People Big World, Zach and Tori have had a lot more time to do their own thing. One of those things is focusing on their new podcast, Raising Heights. While most TLC fans agree that this is not the same as getting to watch the family on the TLC show, they still have plenty of people tuning into their podcast episodes. Recently, Tori Roloff switched it up, appearing on the Well Made podcast with Kat Kamilani. During this podcast episode, Tori Roloff dished on a lot, including her past struggles following her miscarriage, current family life, and more. She also talked about her future plans and goals. So there's certainly a lot to unpack here. Little People Big World. Did Zach Roloff go in for a vasectomy after Josia? Of course, when you talk about Zach Roloff and Tori Roloff, the topic of family always comes up. One of the biggest questions that most Little People Big World fans have is whether or not Tori and Zach are going to expand their family again in the future. When the topic of babies came up, one of the questions was whether or not Zach Roloff went in for a vasectomy following the birth of the couple's youngest child, Josia Roloff. Tori Roloff has been adamant about the fact that she is over the baby making following the birth of the couple's 3rd child, Josia Roloff. This has led some Little People Big World fans to wonder whether or not Zach Roloff went in for a vasectomy to ensure there is no baby number 4. Tori Roloff said again during this recent podcast appearance that she is done having babies. Interestingly though, she also confirmed that Zach Roloff has not had a vasectomy. However, Tori fully supports it if Zach decides he wants to get one. Speaking on the matter, Tori said, "I'm over here like Zach. I've gotten cut open 3 times, you can do me a solid." lpbw Tori Roloff claps back, using kids for money? Tori Roloff called out for using kids for clicks. When you have the kind of social following that Tori Roloff has, of over 2 million, and when you market yourself as a mom influencer, you open yourself to a lot of criticism and negativity online. This is absolutely the case with Tori Roloff and her Little People Big World family. Naturally, as a mom influencer, and with a family that has been in the public eye for as long as Zach and Tori have with their family, it makes sense that most of Tori's updates are going to be about her children. However, some fans think that Tori takes things too far. TLC mom blasted for distasteful updates and obvious money grabs. One of the things that Little People Big World fans accuse Tori Roloff of is sharing clips of her children in potentially dangerous predicaments in order to get clicks. This may be a clip of her children playing in a potentially dangerous manner, or even exploiting some of her children's medical issues for clicks and eyeballs on her content. Another aspect that Little People Big World fans criticize is the various brand partnerships and sponsored product posts that Tori Roloff also shares. While it may be natural to want to leverage her following of over 2 million and turn that into cash by promoting products, some viewers have called Tori Roloff out for these blatant money grabs. Tori Roloff claps back at her critics. Recently, Tori Roloff appeared as a guest on the Well Made podcast with Kat Kamilani to talk about a number of issues, including motherhood, walking away from Little People Big World, and more. Not surprisingly, the topic of money also came up. Tori Roloff was asked if she pays her kids when they show up in ads on social media or anything related to Little People Big World. Tori's answer was twofold, as she said, yes and no. According to Tori Roloff, her husband, Zach Roloff, is very financially responsible. She didn't go into specific details, but she did say that her kids will be set up to do what they need to do. Tori Roloff didn't deny putting her kids in certain updates to drive engagement and ultimately revenue. However, it seems she and Zach are doing it in such a way that their children will also benefit from it. So while certain social media choices may be a money grab of sorts, it seems the revenue funnels back into the family, setting her children up for the future. If that is indeed the case, it's certainly a winning scenario for everyone.